So one thing that I've been seeing time and time again is basically this specific comment of that the iPhone is basically ending, or that the Apple Vision Pro is going to be taking over the iPhone, the whole entire iPhone lineup apparently, and Apple's going to transition us from using, our iPhones to now using something like the Apple Vision Pro. I've seen Tim Cook kind of mention this too, where, he mentioned that there was like some correlation between the iPhone Mac and Apple Vision Pro, and at the Apple Vision, I guess long term is for everybody to have or be using a Vision Pro. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's never going to be a point in Apple's history at all where they're going to replace one product with another product, especially with as successful of a product as an iPhone. Now, are iPhone sales going to go down over time? Probably, I think so. But you have to remember that as of right now, Apple has never, at least in my opinion, for their really, really, good selling products, they've never had a product replace another product until the sales of that product start diminishing. Take a look at the iPod and the iPod Touch. The iPod, sales weren't really doing well. iPod Touch sales were doing better. And then over time, the iPod Touch sales went down because everybody was buying an iPhone, and music streaming phone, like devices like that, weren't doing that well. Now, some people will say that Apple wants to replace the iPhone with the Apple Vision Pro or something along those lines. So then Apple can, make more money somehow that way. But again, that's not what Apple wants. Apple doesn't want you buying an Apple Vision Pro or an iPhone. They want you buying an Apple Vision Pro and an iPhone. So that type of, thinking process is exactly what Apple does right now. Apple doesn't want you buying an iPad or a MacBook. They don't want the iPad to replace the MacBook at all. That's why they run separate operating systems. That's why an iPad cannot even replace an iPhone. And that's why every time you see Apple's keynotes or anything like that, they have all these products, bundled together, because they show you that, hey, you should buy all of them. You should buy an iPhone, and you should buy an iPad, and you should buy a MacBook, and you should buy an Apple Vision Pro. And I think it's going to go in that order. Most of the time, if you're going to buy a product, you're probably going to just buy like one product at a time. But I think what Apple wants people to do in the future is to buy all these products in general, or to have, be engrossed in the Apple ecosystem. And in order to do that, they want this last little, like the headset thing, to be the thing that kind of tops it all off. That way, when you're buying an Apple Vision Pro and you want to incorporate your iPhone into it somehow, I'm sure there's going to be a way, much like the MacBook way that Apple kind of demonstrated at their keynote. So as of right now, I can guarantee you Apple's not going to be taking away from their iPhone. They're going to be making more and more money from their iPhones, but they're going to be selling less and less of those iPhones. So that probably means there's going to be more like advertisements, more in-app purchases, things like that. But that's kind of how I see Apple kind of progressing in the next couple of years. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.